welcome to another episode of the Becker County Master Gardener, Rambling Rose. My name is McCrae Putnam, and I'm going to talk to you today about one of my favorite things to do in the fall, seed saving. It's so fun to collect seeds of flowers that you've enjoyed all summer long and save them and plant them again next year. So first I'm going to show you, this is my Calendula Officinalis. It's of course fading here, no more sun for it, but this here, you don't want to pick it at this stage. This stage here has a little bit of growth. You want to wait a little longer. This too, see how this right here is the seed and it's still green. This one here, however, is perfecto. We're going to cut that off. These little guys are your seed, and I have a spot right over here. I usually bring one out and start collecting seeds and putting them in the container. So I'm going to cut a few more off here. You can never have enough seeds. Then you can share them with your neighbors and friends who might have plants that you like. Cut a few off. We've got that one. We also have here a stray. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. You can see the little black there. All those are seeds. It came from my other planter on the other side of the yard, but it planted over here all by itself because of all the wonderful wind we have here in Minnesota. So I'm going to cut a few more off, and then we'll see you in the greenhouse, and we'll show you how to save them. So we're back here in my greenhouse. I have a collection of seeds that I have gathered, and I'm going to show you how I like to save them for next year. I gather some envelopes, and what you want to do here, this seed, when you lift it upside down, see all those little tiny holes? That's where the seeds are. And when you turn it upside down, see all those seeds dropping? They're little teeny ones. I'll show you here on maybe a flat piece so you can see how many seeds drop. So those will all be dandelions next year. And once again, I don't worry about color coding too much. I like my dandelions and I like the variety of colors. So then you want to turn it over. I grab a pencil. I label it dandelion. Oh, not dandelions. What am I thinking here? Snapdragon, sorry. Okay, Snapdragon, I'm going to label it, and then I'm going to put 2011 because that's when I collected it, and I seal it up, and I like to fold it because the seeds are so small. Trust me, if you do not fold it tight like this, when you open it, psh, seeds everywhere. So you want to put it in a glass jar. I usually will collect and save. We can look at a few others if you like. Whoop. Here is a pot marigold. Everyone is used to those, and this is how they look. See the black? Those are all seeds. Once again, we will put that in an envelope, and I will label that Marigold 2011, and I'm going to fold it up real good and put that in the glass jar as well. And what you want to do with the glass jar, you never want to put them in a plastic container of any kind. Ziplocs, you can go collect them in Ziplocs, but you always want to store them in paper. You do not want the condensation that will form in the plastic. So always keep them in a jar. I also will store them in the basement, 40 to 60 degrees all winter. And you may check on some seeds, they like that winter freeze, so you put them in the refrigerator for a week or two before you plant them. But let's look at a few other seeds. Some of these of my favorites. The Calendula is a beautiful thing. You open that up there. When the seed starts falling off, you know that it's the perfect time. What's interesting about these is these are the seeds. They look like little worms, but they make the most beautiful flower. They're pretty orange. They're in the marigold family. We have those. And this I have here, some butterfly weed, which I love. It brings the beautiful butterflies, but see how those come? And they have the little fluff, and the fluff blows them in the breeze. So save those. This one's, almost all of them are orange. There's a few other varieties, but if you like butterflies to come to your yard, you want to plant those. Put those in an envelope. This is how the butterfly weed is on its own. It's already opened, and everything has gone off to plant itself somewhere else in the yard. Here's another one. I have my Echinacea plant, and it hasn't fallen here, these leaves, but when we pull off those, we'll go over here, and I can pull these off here, and those are all the seeds. And here's one, once again, nature, the wind, has taken care of. There's a few seeds left. So we can pull those and put those in an envelope and label them for next year's use. Beautiful purple coneflower. And there's other seeds that come in so many varieties. This one here, I'm a little late collecting them. See the little black dot? That is your seed. Once again, these are very much like dandelions. Whoosh, they blow off into the breeze and plant themselves elsewhere. Here's another way seeds, the little tiny black ones are inside the little pod. These are a beautiful, I can't remember the name of it, but a beautiful little purple flower. Love them. But you just pop them open till you can get all the seeds out. And basically the key to seed saving is waiting for the pods to get dry. You always want to make sure it's dry. And there's a fine line between dry and all of the seeds have disappeared on you and not dry enough. So that's the key to seed saving. But I hope you enjoyed this and many years of planting ahead. Thanks for watching.